Welcome to Frisco, Texas. It is great to have you with us as we have a couple of teams amped up and excited to go in the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl to see who will leave here as Frisco Bowl champions. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports and College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at 22. So the Army Black Knights offense will have first crack at this one. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got...
Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. Calls his own number. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. Throws to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Heaves it on the run. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Red Raiders offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. That we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Eakin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's Joyner. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after turning it on. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Now on first down from the 30. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Reading the option, it's Coleman. Got the first down, looking for more. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. They'll run the option. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He might want another play. Looking for space. It's Reed. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Near the marker, it's Eakin. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Back to pass, it's Morton. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Eakin. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Power football with the run. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. The Black Knights will run it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. He'll try the left side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Fight out. He's got an open man. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Motion from the back. He'll ride his man on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the fullback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, they might go for it on 4. Off play action. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Gets the back moving. Right back to the well.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They have have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Army! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
14 on it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Pulls it in. It's Eakin. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
They'll run it from the gun. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken a touchback. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. When you go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Really nice pickup there as they head out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Running with the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got it behind the line. It's Joyner. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Handoff from the shotgun. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. On the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Finds his big tight end. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Virgil. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Hudson. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll run it on the counter. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Virgil. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they decide to trot out the kicker. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Frisco Bowl. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Frisco Bowl.
The Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And those 2 couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Morton. Here's the pressure. And the pass pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
On the play.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Brings it down on the right side. Running free. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the route is on.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Now on the option. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Got him downfield. At the 45 on his way. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the toss. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Black Knights in a good spot here with second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The give on the option. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Black Knights in a good spot here with second and short. He'll do it himself. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Gives it on the option. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Black Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Breaks into the open.
Defensively, you drop back, you make sure you're sitting in your zones, you make sure you're covering your guys, got everything in the back end dialed in, and then the quarterback scrambles. It's not a called play, but it's so frustrating and hard to stop, and he picked up the first.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights!
It's just so nice to have a signal call who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Trying to pound it in. He gets in there for the two-point conversion, and now we have a two-possession game. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Army, 15.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it himself. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. They punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Quarterback keeper. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gives it on the option. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
2nd down coming up.
Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Orton. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the pummeling has started. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
38, Army, 15.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find a rhythm here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. And he'll be brought down. And the Black Knights line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The give to the big fullback. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Army!
His defense defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reed. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The give to the back. Turning it on! They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he's dragged down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Touch pass on the run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wide receiver going in motion. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try to pop the draw. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to power their way ahead. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the stomping has commenced.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Army, 23.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Puts it out of the air. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Under fire. And some room to work.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
3rd down play from the gun. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Black Knights in the hurry up. To the air on 1st down. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Bringing the heat. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these 2 teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.